The people are sick of waiting. I'm sick of waiting. And Brutus's little Doronuma is totally sick of waiting. If you won't touch him, I will. So I think Princess Ariel has spoken for everyone. At this point, we're 11 episodes in, and we want the return of little Doronuma becoming big Doronuma once again. That's pretty much how it's went with Fitz running away just like a little girl. Sylphie, it is time to take off your clothes and show Rudy what you're working with. Princess Ariel becomes that inner Asian parent and puts pressure on our darling little girl Sylphie for not getting married. That is pretty much all of us right now. Get on with it, Sylphie. Please. Guys, this is one of the most straightforward episodes in this entire show. The moment that we've all been waiting for. If you guys haven't caught up with Mushoku Tensei episode 11 of season 2, you need to catch up or your crush will never ever confess to you. And you could have been with the hottest girl, with the hottest guy ever, if you just caught up to Mushoku Tensei Season 2. So guys, let me tell you girls a secret. Guys don't really care. Guys are very easy. And if a guy is already into you, guess what? Guys, there's no such thing as a perfect confession. Just tell them that you'll touch them and a guy that's already into you is gonna be exploding. And I'm kind of disappointed in Douchebag Grey Rat. A character like him should understand, as handsome as he is, that gets a lot of ladies himself, he should know better. But here we are, a trio of overthinkers, making Rudy's primed and ready for use little Doronuma wait just that much longer. Really guys, Rudy's little Doronuma already spoke for itself. Now, I understand the episode. They try to make the excuse that, hey, what if Rudy doesn't remember? It's gonna totally break my heart. You got to be shitting me, guys. Come on. Who doesn't remember their first girlfriend? And it's not even the typical girl. It's a damn elf girl with green hair. As far as we know, Rudy's only gotten the second base with one other girl, and it's the goddamn elf girl. So the trio, Princess Ariel, Douchebag Grey Rat, and Fitz, huddle together and talk about their plan. And Sylphie has a rather interesting version of how it'll go, hitting us with the premature, how many swimmies are you gonna put in me? Oh Rudy, don't backdoor me. I never thought Sylphie had that inner dirty in her, but man, she is ready for some Rudy booty for sure. And then all of a sudden, here goes their scripted plan that usually never goes as scripted. They go to the forest alone, which feels like a premise where you take someone else out to kill them. But in this case, Sylphie's just trying to kill that Rudy booty. So both Fitz and Rudy go to the forest to slay Rudy's dragon. I mean, yeah. Inner Sylphie resurfaces with red on her face as she thinks about buying some of that Rudy booty. All of a sudden, she's like, let me get that big stick. Sure, here's my Doronuma, staff. Wow, look at that. At what? Them clouds. Oh wow, Rudy, I'm suddenly drenched. After setting up Rudy and getting all wet, they go find a cave to dry off. Does this scene sound familiar, guys? This sounds just like the remix of Rudy saving Sarah. And of course, Rudy takes his time and he starts drying off his clothes. And, you know, between Fitz and Rudy, he already understands that Fitz is a girl. So he tries to give her the grace, the respect of, hey, I won't look. Go ahead, dry yourself off or at least change your clothes. And Fitz grabs Rudy's hand. And what does Fitz do? He tells Rudy, take it off. And Rudy, he has no complaints. And Rudy starts taking off Fitz's clothes. And as he's taking off his clothes, he starts to realize, this seems very, very familiar. And not the tsundere blonde-haired kind either. And then Fitz, she says something a little bit dramatic while she's only in her undergarments. She says, there's still one more thing to take off. Now I'm thinking, and you guys are all thinking, well there, Tiger, we can't just home run just yet. But obviously, guys, she's talking about her sunglasses. And Rudy, he takes off her glasses and he's like, Fitz, is your real name Sylphie? And finally, the one thing that we've all been waiting for. She's like, oh my god. The monkey is off of her back and she hugs Rudy. And she's like, I've been waiting for this moment forever. Yes, you ain't the only one, Sylphie. Don't be selfish. We've all been waiting for you to do this shit. And that is pretty much the episode, guys. What do you guys think about that payoff of her finally confessing to Rudy? The episode ends with them still in the cave, so we don't really know what's gonna come from this interaction, and we still don't know for sure how this is going to end. Is Sylphie still gonna serve the princess? It seems like they wanted to bring in Rudy to help her in her situation and kind of overtaking the kingdom. But Rudy still has other goals and he still needs to save his mom. Or we're still under the assumption that Paul and everyone else like Roxy have that under control. We don't know a lot of things just yet, but this is a step in the right direction of finally getting over this character development and seeing where this relationship goes. We still know that Eris is out there, and I'm sure she's still somewhat into Rudy. And the biggest thing is yet to come. There's not the climax just yet. Is Rudy's little Doronuma big Doronuma yet? That is the one true question of this entire season. Is he fixed? Did he fix himself with this? Does he still love Sylphie like that? We don't really know for sure. So even though the big confession is finally there, there's still a ton of questions in regards to how their relationship is going to work while she's still serving Princess Ariel and Rudy has his own purposes of being at the Rinoa Academy. So yeah, it's not one of my favorite episodes, but it's as blatant and obvious as it can be as a story. It's something that we've all been expecting. It's maybe dragged on a little bit longer, but I totally get it. I'm totally ready to move on to Rudy's next arc. But would I ship these two? Of course I would. They seem to be great together. Sylphie is that very first girlfriend, that first flame. I hope these things work out for the best, but you know how relationships work, guys. Most of us, we have to date a lot, and you know, it doesn't always work out the best for both parties. When you have your own careers and you have your own goals, these things usually don't end well, guys. But yeah, I'm just glad that that part of the damn story is not dragging on any longer, and I'm ready to move on to the next plot. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys thought about this episode. I mean, it's a solid episode overall, but you can only do so much character development. I need where the plot thickens. I need a real climax, guys, and I need some more tension in this beach. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and do me a favor, guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Check out my blog at otakusin.com, and I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.